this is MKH Sturmovik, sorry. That's my YouTube name. It's just gonna be my name because it's just a thing that's kind of run between me and my dad and my granddad. Like I'm MKH Sturmovik, my dad's KJ Sturmovik, and yeah, okay. So today, since I don't have any games to film, I don't have the right cameras. While I'm waiting for that stuff to come, and I know it is coming sometime. I don't know if I'll get to do this thing with my Xbox, but I will be able to do something, I'm sure. And until then, I thought I'd show you some things that I like to do. And I'm going to start with the first thing, and I absolutely love this. I love reading. Okay, now some people out there might think, oh, he's going to talk about books. I am, but these are very good books. And I think I should kind of advertise them here because they are amazing, and I think the whole world should know about these books. And if you know about these books, that's amazing. He's called Darren Shan, and he's a really good author. He's an Irish author, and the thing I like he makes really good horror books, and he makes lots of different series, but the one I'm going to talk about today is probably his main series. That's at least what I would say. It's called The Demonata, and if you've read that out there, that's good. Okay, so I've got the book backwards. I'm going to do a quick review on each book. Like, it's going to be very quick. Okay. This here, it's called Lord Lost, as you can see the title in front of my fingers. Just give you a look at that. This book, it's really good. It's probably the best, actually, I would say, out of the series. And it's about a young boy called Grubs Grady. And his parents, he's been really bad, and he plays a trick on his sister. I'm not going to ruin too much. Don't worry, I'm gonna try not to make any spoilers, but if you're like halfway through the series, then no, keep watching. I won't make any spoilers. And anyway, there's demons, and they kill his parents, and he goes to live with his uncle, and he meets someone called Billy, and he meets another person called Maria. What's her name again? I can't remember. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Anyway, and anyway, they have to find out someone, I'm not going to say who is a werewolf, and they have to have an epic chess battle and also magic and weaponry battle to get rid of this curse for this guy here. I'm not going to say who it is because they've still not found out exactly who it is if you're at a certain part of the book. Okay, next book. This is the book, and I read it really quick. I read it in like 2 weeks, and I love this cover. It's amazing. You can't actually see very much of the cover, but what you can see, I think that's a really good picture. Bit of an awkward title, Demon Thief Go to Hell. As you can see right there. Go to hell. But yeah, this book's really good, and this is about another person called Colonel, and he loves his little brother. He's like really good friends with him. Okay, in fact, I'm not going to tell you anything about this book. I'm not going to spoil a thing. You should really read this series. I'm not sure how much they cost, but they're really good books. Moving on. Now, this is back to Grubs Grady and his uncle and his friend, and in this, I'm going to read you the title, because the title for this, it makes you, the blurb, because it really makes you want to read it. It's Slaughter, spelled Slawter. The director's cut is fatal. Okay, never trust fairy tales. There are no happy endings. There's always something new around the corner. You can overcome major obstacles, face great dangers, look evil in the eye, and live to tell the tale. But that's not the end. As long as you're breathing, your story still goes on. But that's not all. Now, I love the end of, where is it? I'm going to read you a quote. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Nightmares haunt the dreams of Dervish Grady since his return from the Demonata universe. But Grubbs takes care of his uncle. But Grubbs takes care of his uncle, and as they both try to continue a normal demon-free existence, when a legendary cult director calls in Dervish as a consultant for a new horror movie, it seems a perfect excuse for a break from routine and a chance for some fun. But being on the set of a town called Slaughter stirs up more memories for Grubbs and his friend Billy than ever before. But yeah, this book is really good. And I thought it would come up, but it's not. I remember in one of the other books I was reading, I think it's in the back of Demon Thief, then there's a bit and it's like it's an advertised thing for this book, and it says time for gore, lights, camera, slaughter, and I just love it. It's amazing. I'm gonna have to do this a bit quick because this thing takes a bit quite long. Beck. Okay, I think this should have been the first book. It takes place years and years, just like hundreds of years before any of this, and it's like it makes me think of Lord of the Rings. Okay, that's it. It makes me think of Lord of the Rings, except it's more magical. This whole series it is about demons, but it's mainly about magic. That's what it's all about. Then the little title thing there, screams in the dark. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to have to go through this a bit quick. Now, I'm going to have to say this is my favourite book. Because it's not really about demons and that. It's just about the normal life of Grubbs. And it's really good. Okay, spoiler alert. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to turn this video off or it'll ruin it. Okay, so here's the thing. If you've not seen this series and you think you might read it, then really, okay, I swear, go. Grubbs is slowly becoming a werewolf, and he thinks he's going around killing these people, and he's not. He's actually trying to be nice, and someone is forcing him to do it. But yeah. And then this is the one. It's like a to be continued. This carries on straight after that book down there. It's a really good book, Demon Apocalypse. The first book was called Lord Lost, and this is him. It's a really good little detailed picture of him. His hole with snakes for a heart. Demon Apocalypse. Hell is revealed. Okay, so that's that book. Now, book 7. I did like this book. They're all really good books, but there's a few I really like, and it was really 3, 5, and 7. Weird. Here you go. If anyone's still watching and they've not read this book, this is a spoiler alert, but I guess you can still watch, because, I mean, it's not that big of a spoiler, but if you don't want it, some people might think that it's a big spoiler, some might not. And it's that guy there, that's Barnabas. It's Bran. I swear to God, that's Barnabas. He's like had this demon building up inside of him for ages, and he needs to turn into it to fight the shadow. But it's really awesome. Final 3 books. No, this is Grubbs. It's Grubbs. It's Grubbs graded. Not this book. A lot of people I know, like especially in my class at school, they read this book without reading any others in the series, and I've been convincing them not to read any more because I warned them not to read it. Trespassers will be eaten. Now, I did like those 3 in particular, and all the others were really good as well, but this book, it seems not more of a novel, but like a really short novel. I mean, it's the same size as all the others, but I mean, it's really quick to read, but you might want to read it like 3 times. I don't know. Book 9. Now this book, I'm not going to say anything about because it's one of the most. It's really, I would say this is a paperback. I got like a special edition, and I love this book. It's amazing. I don't know if it went black there for a second or not, but it did to me. Okay, here we go. Dark Con. If you can't see this, this is a picture of a weird unicorn horse thing. And those little things flying around, they're like red evil fly things. They eat them while they're moving. And yeah, this book I'm not gonna say anything about. I'm not gonna say anything about the book itself, like inside the book. But all I am gonna say is it was very, very boring. Like, this is the most boring book, but trust me, to read the series, you have to read them in the right order, one, and two, you can't miss it, and two, you can't miss any of them out. I mean, really, I swear, just, it's really boring, but it's got some really key information in it. I mean, I guess it's actually a bit interesting. And then, the last book. Oh. Right, I'm just going to point them out. Beck, she's actually a main character, but I've not said too much about her. So, there's Colonel, with his eye. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Here's Grubs, and here's Beck, and you can see Beck is holding like a chessboard. Right, you have to read the series to understand this, but I hope you've found this interesting, and you might want to read the series because Darren Shan, he's a really good author, and he does lots of series. And this isn't what all my videos are going to be about, like reviewing books. That's not what this channel's about. But you might have realised the previous video was called Channel Sturmovik. Well, like I said, I'll be playing with other people, and like the Yogscast, this is gonna be Channel Sturmovik, and all the people I'm gonna be playing with, they're part of Team Sturmovik. Channel Sturmovik. Okay, right. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. You might have noticed in the previous video at the beginning, then there was like a big glitch, and I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It was like YouTube, but yeah. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this 12-minute and about 25-second video. So I want to finish it at I'm going to finish it at 45 seconds exactly. Okay. Right. This was I hope you all enjoyed this, and anyone out there who was watching this, thank you. And yeah, I will be doing more videos until I get my other thing. No, okay, I'm not going to finish it that quick. One more thing I want to say before I go. Since I'm talking about horror books, then I might as well say, anyone out there on YouTube, you should look at this thing. It's called Ghost, the Haunting of Sunshine Girl. I doubt you are, but just if you're out there, Sunshine, or whatever your real name is, I've forgotten, sorry. You are a really big inspiration, but I need to tell you this, people who are watching, not Sunshine. Her videos are really convincing, and it'll make you want to believe in ghosts. Trust me, it did. But then, if you look, I can't remember which episode, but someone says in the comments that the mum and I can't remember her name. They're actually actors from other films or something. I'd never heard about them, but it's a really convincing little documentary about this girl, and she moves into a new house, and the house is haunted, and she ends up having to move house, and she goes on loads of adventures, and there's loads of different magic things, but it's amazing. Okay, and okay, I'm gonna end it there. A minute extra than I said I was going to, but okay, bye everyone, and I'm gonna say one more word before I go. Pirata!